runs in the first half. That's what good teams do. We knew they had balance in their lineup. They have a lot of weapons, and we just couldn't sustain a good drive or a good, and we always shoot ourselves in the foot or do something to knock the wind out of you. And turnovers are one of the worst things that can happen to you. We'll probably play in. We'll have to look at why the turnovers occurred and how they occurred, and see how we can make the adjustments. I thought, we did some of the things we wanted to do on the boards, but we're just not defending. We're just not doing a good job of defending people, and that's been 2 games in a row now. Any questions?
What do you feel some of the issues with those breakdowns defensively?
We've kind of gotten away from, in our system, they do a good job of taking advantage of back doors when you're out there trying to take away the threes. And when you have a player like Hardaway who gets hot, then it kind of, it's deflating because we have, Austin's a pretty good player. And but just, again, we talked about limiting their touches. So I just thought we really had I was disappointed in our practice yesterday, to be honest with you, in the defensive effort, especially by starting, and it showed today. It raised us up again. So we practiced the way we played, and we played the way we practiced.
When you talk about the disappointing practice, is that you don't usually see something like that?
Well, this group, I'm not sure how to we still have a relatively, you haven't come off one loss, so how do you handle it? And so you go, okay, fellas, what's going on now? It's something that but just we got one guy that comes every day. He's going to give it everything he has, and Austin Hollins. It's not even close when it comes to the hardest worker in our program. Now, not that the other guys don't work hard, but they don't come to that type of intensity, and it shows today. And that's what was disappointing.
Coach, with the 2 comebacks in the last couple games, is that something that encourages you because you do see that fight from them at the end, or is frustrating, simply because you didn't see that effort earlier?
I was just disappointed to see that earlier. The basketball, being smart about what we're doing. That's the disappointing part. We're smart in how we in taking care of the ball and making the proper switches. I mean, we must have given up 22 points on turnovers in the first half or something like that, something crazy. And then they had more dunks and layups. When teams are getting the ball to the basket, it means you're just not defending. So, again, we're just hugging our guys, so that's not our system. So, kind of get away from them. Them guys start pointing the finger. He didn't switch, or he was supposed to. Well, there's a lack of communication on that. That's what I saw, and that's what. And we expected more out of it. We expected guys coming in and do more off the bench, and we really didn't get much production out of that. Even though Julian had a good shooting night, 3 turnovers. Maverick with 2 turnovers. We just had Otto with 2 turnovers. It's hard to keep you in the game, when they do that type of stuff. So. And they're not helping us at all when they do that. So we need to get more production from them. Or we have to be it's no reason to panic, but I was just really disappointed in 2 games the way we played in the first half. And, trying to make a comeback is just I don't know what to call it. We really haven't, just disappointed that we haven't played. I knew in the first half we weren't as aggressive, nobody to fouls, 5 fouls, I think. So we weren't being aggressive at all.
After Andre Hollins got his 2nd foul, did you plan on not bringing him back until after halftime, or did you just really like what you were seeing from Julian?
Well, we did a good job of getting back in the game. We did some good things in that stretch when he was out of the game. It was a 2-point game twice, and we had a couple of chances. Every time we look up, somebody would give up a 3, or we didn't defend, or they get a second opportunity. But otherwise, I thought the folks that came in the game, and Julian, when he was making shots, were pretty productive. And we were, even even though we weren't playing well, we turned the ball over, we still was giving ourselves a chance.